And welcome back to another
Welcome back to
thrilling
another
episode
episode of
Hey,
the
of
Movie
the movie Hopper.
Hoppers.
Shut up,
I was
shut
about to
up,
do the same thing.
be quiet. You're not allowed to talk yet. And we are back with your favorite guest co-host, Nick and Seabass, and today they brought along their sex slave, Maximus the Russian. Hell yeah. And we saw 47 Meters Down Uncaged. Now, did any of you fellas ever see the first movie?
I didn't know there was a first movie until Friday.
My parents told me about the first movie, but then I've never seen it.
How about you, Max?
How is there anything in that movie to indicate that was a sequel?
Well, here's the thing. In the first movie, well, you can't make a sequel with the same characters after the first movie. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, they did it anyway with new characters, and I've got to say, despite how much I disliked the first movie, this one is worse. I did not like this movie very much. It was bad. It was boring. It wasn't scary. And it was, despite the fact that it was under 90 minutes, it was barely a movie. I thought it was too long.
I started to have laughing towards the end.
Yeah, I know. I laughed too. But let's not say why. You know, we gotta wait till spoiler talk. But what did you think, Nick?
Well, I said it last night and I'll say it again. This movie would have been 14 times better without the sharks.
Yes.
You could tell the sharks were fake.
Oh no,
Well,
I thought they used
obviously.
real sharks. No.
The first
Well,
one,
you could have figured that maybe they could have used something, not just CGI garbage.
Oh yeah, the CGI was bad, especially that one scene with the fish. With,
Oh, the
Yeah,
fish.
oh my god,
that
that
was
fish.
awful CG right there. It was
but we're kind of getting into spoilers. We're gonna go back it out a bit.
yeah, but it looked like fucking Bollywood CG. But,
Definitely.
We gotta swim out of that tunnel
oh,
if you
Wakanda would.
catch the reference.
Yes, the
I
reference
caught
to the
that.
movie. But anyway, in this movie, the first 20 minutes are all filler that have nothing to do with the rest of the movie.
It's true, yeah.
It
Mhm.
made no sense that it was there.
They show you characters that you don't see ever again.
Yeah,
Until again.
yeah, and
They
Even
don't
that, they
even
don't even
talk
say
at the
anything.
end.
yeah,
Yeah,
they don't even have any purpose, and it makes no sense. I think that the underwater shots were just really expensive, and they didn't want to do a lot of them, so
Yeah, there was with those shots as well. I don't know if it really was to try to increase the quote unquote horror aspect of the movie, but it's you just couldn't see anything. It's there was just
If you watched the movie like we did in theaters, you will look down and you will not see the floor.
yeah.
Well, what do you expect when you're underwater?
Well, no. Here's the weird part. Do you remember that there was this one part where they're swimming down, and then there's no light, and then they hit the bottom, and then magically there's light.
I know.
Oh, and
The movie's
regarding
either
the
too dark or too bright. There's not just the perfect amount of lighting.
There's never
Never.
Yeah, with that camera, in the first 20 minutes of filler, the guy that they slapped the camera on must have, had a Monster Energy drink because he was just spinning around the main characters.
So much.
You couldn't really get a good look at the shark. They would just show you maybe a fin and an underbelly. But that's about it. They wouldn't really get you a
Also,
great shot.
they
Well,
talk about how this I guess I won't say exactly, but the shark for some reason has heightened hearing, but they're
They were-
fucking screaming. They're making a big racket, and
Yeah.
it just doesn't go for them. And then when they're just quietly standing there, that's when it goes. That's when it finds them.
Yep.
How convenient.
There was just so much teen girls screaming. It got to a
Yes.
point where it was just a big annoyance because you can do it a little bit, and it's it's okay because it helps with the sort of horror aspect.
Mhm.
But if you're just normally swimming and you just start screaming for no reason, it's what's the point?
Yeah,
really.
I too wouldn't scream if there was a shark that was going to kill me and I had no way out. Yeah, I don't.
Maybe
Yeah,
if it came out of nowhere, then I would.
But I mean, I
Oh.
guess the scream makes sense. But what I didn't understand, what I noticed a lot, was that the whole air aspect.
Yeah,
It
the
just
air
didn't make
made no
sense.
sense.
That
They
did not make
lost 90% of their air in the first like 10 minutes they were underwater,
Yeah.
and then the other percentage happened to last them throughout the rest of the movie.
Yeah, and they were like breathing so heavily the whole time, and it was
Yeah,
like,
that's what's annoying me. Yeah, they come on breathing so heavily and stuff. You can hear them going like, and it's like,
And they
dude,
were
stop
talking to
breathing.
each other.
yeah,
Also, the parts that like, I don't know if we'll go into spoilers or not, but like the stuff I really didn't like was whenever like you think they're safe, but then like they just sit in the water and don't do anything. It's like just go, and then they're just like sitting there, not doing
Well,
a single
It's
thing.
almost like that there's a shark on their immediate butt, and they don't really have much places, like many avenues to travel, because they don't know the cave, and it's a dead end at pretty much everywhere they go.
Apparently, I don't understand why they just haven't.
but like, I, I mean, it just none of it really made sense, and like, it was like they started writing this movie like in the middle and then started like branching out in like both directions and then realized they only had 30 minutes of movie and was like, okay boys, let's do something about that. Because like it just got to a point where they were like safe and then they were in trouble and then they were safe and then they were in trouble again. It just kept happening over and over and over, and I just kind of got sick of it. Like, just
Oh,
kill me.
especially in that one scene. I don't know if this counts as spoilers or not, where they're like getting sucked in by these like weird sea currents, and the sharks are gone.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Not in the
I don't
scene.
think the sharks would be able to swim through the sea currents. I mean,
And then
Yeah.
they just magically show up.
Yeah.
Ren,
Also,
to me, the movie just felt like they had like a bunch of checklists, and they were just trying to figure out what scenario that they could figure it out to put like fill in this check box.
yeah. But
yeah,
I mean, what I don't understand too is that why did these sharks? I mean, apparently they evolved in these
Yeah.
caves. Why would they
How-
evolve in an environment with no food?
yeah, I don't understand that.
I
Like,
mean,
they could technically eat up those fish, but
Yeah.
then it's like proven.
They
So-
evolved over the span of like 10 years because the cave wasn't open until the dad found it too.
yeah.
Maybe.
There was like one fish the whole time, and that was it. And also the open. I mean, I guess I won't say it, but I mean, it's just not really dumb. And you knew I knew exactly who was gonna like die.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly what was gonna
Hell, it was
happen.
The characters that you are with like throughout like most of the movie, they're so insufferable. They really are.
Yeah.
You feel like you like the guys that were on scene for like 10 seconds, like
Yeah.
more.
Yeah, they were pretty cool. And then like, yeah.
Yeah. Then they won. But
Are we in the spoilers or?
I guess not yet, because I think there's still more things
Yeah.
to say.
Joe would like to like continue. You don't want
It
to
was
jump
so
the shark here.
amazing sound effects. Let me tell you, like the high pitch, like this.
Oh,
they used
no.
like the same exact sound effects, and they were so annoying because
I
they were
hate
so high pitched.
Yeah,
Every time the shark appeared, you just heard this loud, jarring sound of straight bait.
But okay, quick question, guys. So, in our last, well, I guess not last episode, but second to last episode, we had a little kerfuffle about something. I'm not gonna bring it back up, but I just wanna ask, which character do I look like in this one? Which I don't know if I agree with you, but we'll just keep going so we don't start World War Five. But I just also, this isn't a spoiler because it happens in like the first 30 minutes, but like the part where like there's like all this kind of dust and stuff, and like but they're all in the same room. Why do their microphones start glitching out? It's just dust. That shouldn't interfere with like connection unless they're using fucking infrared to communicate. That just did not make sense to me at all. Ah, yes, obviously. Yeah. And like the foreshadowing in this movie was always so so overbearing. It was insane. Just every single thing was just like a foreshadow to something else. Yeah. 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 What were you saying, Max? Mhm. No. Yeah. But like here's another great question. Um, do you believe that this is a good movie that's so bad that it's good, or do you just think it's like straight up bad? Like, mhm. Yeah. 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 Well, I feel like the concept of this might have worked if they like tried a little bit, but they didn't. Yeah, that is asking a lot. But just all the inconsistencies and all the things that don't make sense, it just doesn't feel like they really tried at all to make an environment that's believable or something that you can put yourself in. Um, but yeah, I guess I kind of agree with you. Anything else to say before we go into lay spoiler talk? No. Okay, well I guess we'll just go jump right in and just say the ending was kind of dumb when, like, hey, they're safe. Uh-oh, they're not safe. Oh, hey, they're safe. Uh-oh, the one person's underwater. Oh, they got him out. Up now the other person stabbed him in the eye. Now they're safe. The end. It just felt kind of. It got to a point. I just feel like we kind of got like funny whenever something bad would happen. Be- yeah, it was over because it just kept happening over and over and over again, and it just lost any effect. I just thought it was stupid. Yeah. 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 It was just wasn't that good. Yeah. I mean, no, yeah, you can go. You can go. And also, like, I mean, what do you think was the point of that one bully character? Like the character in the beginning that also happened to be at the end too, and she just a theory, a theme. Okay. That would be pretty funny. She would have been in ear pods. That's the best part. Oh yeah, I remember that guy. Also, I mean, if they were like chumming the water, I mean, couldn't there be like another way to get up onto that land? I mean, it didn't. They didn't have to go to the boat, right? There's like other places they could have went. I mean, if they started throwing chum in the water, what I would have done, I would have swam away from that shit and just tried to find like another place. Yeah, yeah, but I mean, like, I think there were like other entry points they could have taken, or just waited until it was like over and there wasn't, chum there. But no, that would have been difficult. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, um, Dad. Yeah. Yeah. He doesn't want to be there anymore. Okay, 1 second. So like, they find out that the light thing that makes the piercing noise, it makes the sharks go away, right? Why do they turn it off as soon as they figure that out? No, I don't know. It's like, it's, uh, it's, and also the one scene where they were swimming down when they just realized that, and they thought it would be really cool to have like flashing light, like whenever the red thing was flashing, that would fill the screen with light, and then it would be completely dark. It kind of forgot the fact that one of the characters was holding a flashlight, and it just kind of ignored that fact. And you could just kind of tell it was just throwing up a screen of just complete blackness and not what the camera was actually shooting. So that was nice. Mhm. Yeah. It, yeah. Yeah. Well, more sharks. More sharks. But I don't know the names. Didn't he? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I was just gonna say shout out to my guy Broccoli. Okay, wait, here's a question. Do you think that if while they were shooting the underwater scenes, like in the movie, an actual shark came up and started eating everybody, like the crew, the cast and everyone? Yeah, do you think they would have kept that in? Bloopers. Yeah, all the people. That'd be pretty entertaining, yeah. But yeah, this movie was. I mean, it was under 90 minutes. Wait one sec. I gotta look up how long. But it was very short, but it didn't feel short. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh yes, the superior late night. Of course. What? Yeah, the sister that you didn't even like. No. Yes. Yeah. just hitting her head on a rock, and that was it. But yeah, just it was a dumb movie. Go for it. Like the yeah. Yeah, well, kind of roundabout way it was. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, all the with the main characters, of course, there was an air pocket right there, but with the side character, nope, nothing. She dies. And I love how she wastes all of her oxygen just screaming for no reason. Yeah. No. That would make sense, wouldn't it? Y- Yeah. I feel like in that first place, like that hole that they ended up in, I feel like there had to be a way to climb up there. Like there had to be like some kind of like there had to be, you know, some kind of like notches that you could have like held on to. I feel like there had to be some kind of way to climb up there. Yeah. Yeah, wait, how do these sharks get into these places that are surrounded by passageways that are too small for sharks? Ah, yes, they TP into there. Yeah. It was it was a lot. Yeah, I recognize the song. I just didn't like know exactly what it was. Well, because it was a lame boat. Nobody likes the boat. It's a lame boat. Yeah, well, I mean, it's not lame when it's the only thing you have to escape. But, like, I'm just saying, they're like, oh, come on, it's a tourist trap. It sucks anal. And they're like, oh, okay. It just, Yeah, well, they would have just swam around the island until they found something. Just them swimming. Yeah. Yeah. That's sharkist. Uh, okay, is there anything else you want to say before we shut it down? I don't know. It was just all filler. Oh yeah, yeah, we do. Yeah. But I was just saying. But yeah, the intro that was what I was saying the whole time. It was just so goddamn long. It was just yeah. Yeah, yeah. 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 Well, do you guys want to give it your final trademark movie hoppers rating? Oh wait, I need to get the calculator up so I can calculate the trademark movie hoppers rating. The I don't keep track of that now. Yeah, if somebody could just do that for me, that would be like cool. Yeah, but okay, Seabass, you go. Yeah, whatever. We'll go Seabass first. What's your what's your rating? Okay. Okay, Nick, you go. Okay. Mhm. Yeah. O- Okay. Well, I guess I'll give it a 3.5. Because some parts were funny bad, I guess. But most parts weren't. I just found it boring. Not that good. Would not recommend. But yeah, some parts were like popcorn filmy, but the rest wasn't that good. And now a new member to the movie hopping family, Max, take it away. Okay. So that clocks in our final movie hopper rating at a 3.5. Is this our shortest episode? No, not by a long shot. The shortest one is like 20, like less than 25 minutes. Yeah. It's your first one. Yeah. So yeah. Oh, that. Well, I got to eat your food, so that was my favorite part of the movie. But yeah. So that is a hard do not recommend from the movie hoppers. If you have to, yeah. If you have to do something this weekend, you should definitely go to see the historic James Rogie bus. But besides that, yeah, don't see this movie. But yeah, I guess that'll be it for the movie hoppers. So thank you guys for coming on. Yeah, we're the haters. We hated this movie. Okay, well, thank you guys for watching and goodbye.